Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master and Pro Player, and today we are going to be playing M. Hayashi's list of mono blue Merfolk in Modern. This crazy thing. 4 Smuggler's Coppers in the main deck, and 4 Fairy Conclaves. But before we get into that, we're going to thank our sponsor, the manabase.com. If you are debating the last 10 cuts of your Commander deck, well, you're going to want to check out The Meta Worker by James LePage on the manabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. This hand is... I don't know what to say about this hand. So we have Fairy Conclave. We have Smuggler's Copter. Do you know what? We're going to keep this. We're on the play. We're definitely going to start off with Island Ether Vial. Probably follow it up with turn to either Spreading Seas or Smuggler's Copter, depending on what our opponent is up to. Fairy Conclave is so far has not done anything. In theory, it's good. In theory. It only harmed us in one matchup where I think it was probably a bad matchup anyway. Alright, so our opponent keeps 7. Beautiful, beautiful Inventions Ether Vial. Beautiful image. They got little drawings of animals on this thing if you look close enough. Another Tron deck. Well, that's good. And we're going to curve out really well, actually. Because we can play turn 2 Smuggler's Copter into turn 3 Spreading Seas. And we get to play the Fairy Conclave. Maybe we're going to get a nice, good beatdown this game. I just realized I should take this up and then always yield no at my upkeep, because like this is just, I don't have anything that costs more than 2 in this deck. So let's start off with Spreading Seas. Maybe it will change my mind what I want to vial in to get the Smuggler's Copter online. That's actually a good... This will be a good creature to play, actually. So we'll play Harbinger, because I can attack with that thing next turn. I could attack with the Fairy Conclave as well next turn. So we'll play Harbinger. We'll crew. And if I have 5 lands out, I can attack with Fairy Conclave and the Mutavault at the same time. We'll get rid of Ether Vials. So I guess we'll play the Fairy Conclave next turn. We can play Mutavault. Or actually, next turn we can play Fairy Conclave, and then we'll be ready to attack with... Oh no, then we can't attack with both of them. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out, people. I'll figure it out when I get there. Opponent, of course you naturally had Tron available, of course. We'll always say no, because there's nothing else I can play off of 2. Alright, we'll just go with this. And again, we have protection from Ugin. Like, pretty good protection from Ugin. Okay, let's activate this. Decent chunk of damage, 8 damage, and it will be lethal next turn. We get a Harbinger, that's good. That we can use that to activate the Smuggler's Copter next turn. And I guess I'll play Mutavault. If we draw an untapped land, then we can attack with Fairy Conclave and the Mutavault at the same time. either way, we can only attack with one if we don't draw it, so playing Fairy Conclave doesn't change much. I can't attack with 2 Fairy Conclaves next turn anyway. So our opponent has Tron online. What will they do with it? Wormcoil Engine. Okay. Is that enough? Does that do it? We've got a lot of power in play. Well, that is definitely going to... So that should seal the deal, I believe. Okay, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to play the Lord... I'm going to hardcast the Lord of Atlantis, just in case our opponent has Dismember for one of our... Well, what would happen? We still hit for 7... No, okay, we've got the game locked. The game's locked. So if Dismember is played on one of our creatures, they go down to 5, and then they're dead. Alright, so same thing as last time. Bring in the Deprives, take out the Dismembers. Looks good. I brought in 1 Echoing Truth over a Harbinger, right? I believe I did that. We'll do it again. It's a fine way of bouncing Wormcoil Engine or their tokens or something. We can rearrange the, what's it called, Spreading Seizes. And just in case you're watching this for the first time, we keep the Chalice of the Void in because it hits Ancient Stirrings. It hits the mana rocks like Chromatic Sphere and Chromatic Star. It hits... What else does it hit? Expedition Map. Look, they're already playing 1-drops. I must say we're running good. Like we're getting the cards that we want. They found an Expedition Map. Again, Fairy Conclave was free because we don't have a 1-drop, but the deck is purposefully playing less 1-drops. Ooh, excellent. Just excellent. So we will play... Just play Smuggler's Copter. Actually, maybe we shouldn't have played Smuggler's Copter because I cannot play a Merfolk and protect us against Tron at the same time. Oh, but they play their land as Sanctum of Ugin, so now we can play stuff. Though maybe they're going to blow up the Smuggler's Copter. Which is fine. I have no problem with that. Like they might be holding back, what's it called? The Nature's Claim. Because that's one less Nature's Claim that can be used against the Spreading Seizes. Yeah, there's Nature's Claim. Not a problem. We gain some life. And there's a 0% chance we're attacking with a Mutavault next turn, so I'll play the Island to represent some counter spells. Where is this power plant? Oh, is that what you need, do you? Is that it? Oblivion Stone. So we've got Fairy Conclave. We've got... Oh, we have Deprive. This is a bit late. And I can't play a Lord and hold up Deprive at the same time. By playing a Lord, it would really encourage our opponent to crack the Oblivion Stone. But you know what? Maybe we can do that with this anyway. Okay, so let's attack for 2. And play Spreading Seas. Coral Helm Commander. You are the new commander now. Are you, like, short a land? That's so curious. Are you, like, literally short a land? This would be so risky, though. I'm gonna deprive this. This might be greedy. Darn, they have a land anyway. I'm just going to attack for 5. I'll put a Coral Helm Commander out there to die. We just need to have something that can threaten our opponent's life total. Or give them a reason to crack this Oblivion Stone. Oops. That's all. We're just trying to give our opponent a reason to crack the Oblivion Stone. And then we can follow that up with the Spreading Seas. And hopefully that's enough. It's a creature, or what do they need to play? Just any colorless spell, so Karn would do it too. Mutavault, not a bad draw. Not that bad. I'm just going to attack for 5. And hold up as much mana as possible. I don't know. I don't know if this is right or not. I guess if I activate the Mutavault, they can just wipe everything in combat. The correct thing to do is to crack the Oblivion Stone at end of turn. Now, I do have the option of playing Harbinger of the Tides. So long as my opponent doesn't play Ugin... Well, even if they play Ugin, I guess Ugin is fine. What's it called? Ulamog I don't want to see. Looks like we're up against Ulamog. Or it is going to be Ugin. Oh, it's Walking Ballista. That's terrible. But soon we'll see the Ulamog. Ulamog is on his way. Ugh, so basically this thing has 5 counters on it because they have Urza's Mine and 2 green up still. Which sort of tells me that they're representing Nature's Claim. So what if we Spreading Seas this? What are you going to do? Oh, cancel. Play Mutavault. Writing sees this. No, cancel. Your move, Mr. Bond. Another counter is added. That is interesting. How do I make use of this? Our opponent can still put a counter on that thing. Let's throw away one Fairy Conclave to the Ballista monster. And I can play 2 Lords next turn and try to attack with Harbinger and Mutavault. And hopefully that will overload the Ballista. Because they would have to play... They would have to attack... They would have to spend 2 counters to kill the first one. Oh, that's not good. If the biggest this thing could get is to 5, then if we played Lord into Lord, they would have to spend 2 counters on one Lord and 2 counters on the other Lord. Anyway, we're dead this time around. Yeah, okay, we'll keep playing out of some false hope. Actually, do you know what? I don't even want Ulamog to attack me. I don't want to show them what's in the deck. I don't even know if... Okay, we'll let them show us what's in their deck. Show me, what are you going to get with your Ancient Stirrings? Chromatic Sphere! Oh, that's what you're playing right now. That must be new tech. Yeah, we'll concede. So I don't want the Ulamog to show them what's in our deck. I don't remember. I don't think they know about Chalice of the Void. I think I keep everything as is. Yeah, I'll just keep it all as is. Don't really want to bring in Dismember just for Walking Ballista. This hand has no interaction, but at the same time, it's not a hand I want to throw away. It has a pretty good clock. If our opponent does not have, like, the nuts... Like, actually, if our opponent keeps a hand very similar to what they had last game, then that would be good. Where they didn't really curve into turn 3 Tron. They had to sort of work their way there. It was like turn a billion Tron. Okay, we'll play Coral Helm Commander. It will be online by turn 4 at 4+. Because we're going to play Master of the Pearl Trident, activate it once, and then we can activate it on the following turn for a lot. Let's see if Silvergill Adept changes my mind about what I want to do this turn. If I draw a counterspell, I might want to do something else. No, I did not draw a counterspell. Truth be told, this hand's good. We might be threatening lethal. Okay, hold on. Let's attack for 3 first. And then we'll pump them up. Yeah, because stuff like this might happen. Spatial Contortion. Well, I didn't see that coming. Okay, let's level you up. And pass. No turn 3 Tron, because now we're not actually threatening anything. Alright, no turn 3 Tron. Oblivion Stone, it's fine. Spreading Seas would be super catastrophic for our opponent. Don't get Spreading Seas. But we can turn on the Coral Helm Commander. And I don't see any okay, so we can attack for 9, put our opponent down to 9. I don't think that's enough of a reason to commit more stuff to the board. Although, you know, Fairy Conclave would be a 5-turn clock if they were at 9. Alright, Sanctum of Ugin, that's really good news for us. Why not? Attack for 1 billion. Will that do anything? It's a cute line. It's a cute line. I think we have lethal anyway. What is it? 6, 11. Like, I think we're still attacking for lethal even on the board as is. And I don't even need another Lord to play. This is 5, 11, 15, 17 damage. That's it. We win the match. All right. So, Coral Helm Commander, not bad. Well, I'm not sure. Well, but you know what? Okay, so this is finally like one of the first matches where Fairy Conclave did something. Well, I guess technically it's still a win more card because we did not actually need it. Did not actually do a whole lot. Actually, interesting to note, Coral Helm Commander is very good against Tron because it's a very powerful card just by itself. And you don't require a ton of other cards committed to the board. Like, it can by itself become a 4/4 creature if you get it up to level 4. So pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Pretty good. Alright, yeah, that was that. So, yeah, we're beating Tron. Yeah, Chalice is good against Tron. What else is good against Tron? Conclave is good against Tron. Conclave 2. Conclave 2. I need a bigger board. Here, we'll also put the greater than sign pointing towards Tron. Everything's going to be pointing towards Tron. Everything's going to be pointing towards Tron. Alright, so we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. And we're going to thank my patrons! Love the patrons as well. This has been Nikachu playing Merfolk in Modern.